good afternoon, and welcome to Real Chicks Rock Presents Real Discussions. I'm your host, Michelle Delsbert, and as always, I'm super excited to be here. Today is going to be fun. It's going to be fun because I already enjoy my guests. I love what they do. Thank you, everybody, for joining and listening and checking us out for today. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood in Atlanta. We got through those bloody elections this week, right?
Come on now.
Something, man. It was
Come
something.
on now.
So everything is like in place, but unfortunately, Georgia has to do a recount. That's 5 million ballots that people are hand counting right now as we speak. So glad I'm not having to do that. Glad you guys are with us this afternoon because we're going to talk about some things that I enjoy, which is music, the art of DJing, and the ladies that do it. I want to thank all of the new listeners that are checking this out. I just want to give you a little background about what Real Chicks Rock is all about. We're all about the empowerment of women, and we do it by creatively collaborating, connecting, and raising awareness regarding issues that impact us as women. Check that out, right? And we do it by way of community service, public speaking, mentoring, and by the arts and the media. And this is the part that I really have been taking a liking to for the past couple of years, because I have guests that I like, that I feel that are subject matter experts in the area and the topic that I want to talk about today. And we get transparent, we put all the issues on the table, but we walk away with some resolutions as well. And resolution is the key to empowerment. So without any further ado, today's topic is the women that's on the 1's and 2's, the women that rock the 1's and 2's, yes. And that's my guest today. I have DJ Dice Gamble and DJ Hourglass. What's going on, ladies?
You got it. What's up, Real Chicks Rock in the building? Hey, Michelle.
I am super excited to have you ladies here today because I love what you guys do. I love what you do. I love the people that follow you guys. I love the type of music and genre you play. And the body of work that you guys have been doing has just been great. I want to just jump right in if I can. Okay. Let me start with that cute face on my top. That's my left. That's going to be on your right for the people that are looking at me. Hey, what's going on, DJ Hourglass? How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good. Glad you can be here today. Tell us, where are you from? A little bit of background, and where are you from originally?
Yes, I am a military baby, so that is a complicated question sometimes. But it does definitely leads to my, my musical influences. Born in Utah, moved on to Columbia, South Carolina for a little bit, went to Illinois right outside of St. Louis, came right back to Columbia. Then I lived in Charlotte for 10 years leading up until college. Went to St. Louis for college, moved straight here to Atlanta. So I've been here in Atlanta for 9 years.
Is this your longest place of residency so far?
Almost. I think Charlotte was the longest, about 10 years. But yeah, Atlanta feels like home now.
Yeah, man. We love you here in Atlanta.
That's good.
Yes. Welcome. Come on, DJ Dice Gamble. Tell the people where you're from. Come on,
where you from?
Background.
Where I'm from? Well, listen, born and raised in Indiana, but all my family's from Georgia. So my grandmother's from, Savannah. Grandfather is like by way of Alabama, Macon. So that's where they met. And then I'm not a military brat, but my family is very military. So that moved us to Indiana. And then I've traveled everywhere. So I came back to Atlanta at the age of 19. And Atlanta's my home. I love ATL.
Yes.
I've been able to go, like Seattle, Washington, Europe. Right now I'm in Chicago. My husband and we've been here for all of 2 months now. So we love staying on the move, love meeting new people, and love building and doing what we get to do. So trust me, Kentucky, I can't even count the states we've lived in, but my husband is a military brat, so he doesn't care about moving every day, every 2 weeks. You want to go here? Can we go there? Okay. Let's go see the world. So, no, so I'm Chicago, just landed, literally just touched down. So, it's interesting. I was just sharing with you before we got on here. I was like, man, I love ATL. And it's interesting because it's like I didn't leave home. You get to Chicago and you're like, what? Yeah. So it's like the same people in Chicago that it is in Atlanta. Yeah. So that was love for me. I was really concerned. And so I'm like, man, all right.
No concerns for you, Dice. You'll do fine. Your personality, you're going to be fine wherever you go. That's not an issue, but we're going to miss you here in Atlanta. But you're right. I thought you were still here. So, the way you and your husband move, it was like,
okay, we got to go. And you know what, though? A lot of people can't do that. And so I love him for just not being afraid.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, it's time to go, boo. You ready? Pack your bags. We got this.
Yeah.
And, just really trusting God with it all. But anywho, ATL all day. California, all that. Listen, we always talk about Atlanta. Who turned that phone off? Who was calling you while we on this
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Anyway, so Beat Break Radio is in the building, still representing ATL. I was on the radio this morning every Sunday, 8 to 12 p.m. You can listen to Good Sunday Morning Vibes with me, your girl, DICE, for all the best in gospel, inspirational, and just encouraging music. So you make sure you're tuning in. Good Sunday Morning Vibes, Reach One Communication Station.
Awesome. Thanks, Dice. Thanks for that background and just setting this up. I want to jump with you, DJ Hourglass, because you mentioned because of your military background, you kind of been all over, but you've been exposed to different type of music. How would you describe your genre? Like, what's your style? What would you say for people that have never heard you before? How you get down?
Yeah, when I get that question, I kind of tie it back to my name, Hourglass. Okay. Think outside the clock with it. So you might hear familiar lyrics, you might hear a flip or a remix, but I like to bring all my influences together. So from the old school R&B to dance hall and Afrobeat to new hip hop that's out to old hip hop to house music, everything. Yeah. So I love to just find remixes, play something, find a different blend, just play things familiar in a very different way that you won't hear on radio.
Awesome. When did you know you wanted to become a DJ, Hourglass? When did it hit you?
I think it really, really hit me, I think about in 2011. I really started as a journalist coming out of college. I began to write for a few different websites, The Well-Versed, under Andreas Hill, who led BET.com, and I was his music editor. And I just wanted to capture the moment in time that we were in. Like in 2011, I felt like there was a resurgence of greats, that came out vocally, like BJ the Chicago Kid, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Big Crit. It was just a very exciting time for me. I was just like, I just want to share this with the world. Yeah. And I just felt like I could only go so far by writing about it. And I wanted to just kind of recap and put mixes together. And when I started doing that, it just kind of led naturally to getting booked for a gig.
Wow.
From there, just that feeling I got when I first DJ'd at the end of 2011, just charged me up for life.
Nice. Come on, Dice. Tell me a little bit about you, because your genre of music, you're not afraid of anything. So for newbies, for people that are just listening to you for the first time, how would you describe your genre of music?
I'd say inspirational. Okay. We and just to give you a little background with me, people like to label me as a gospel or a Christian artist now, but if you're from Atlanta, since 1996, I did secular music all the way up until 2004.
Right.
So being at Stankonia with Andre, Outkast, whoever, the Green Onion, which a lot of people don't know about because it doesn't exist anymore. But just the list goes on and on. So it's like my love is hip hop, it's lyrics, it's raw. But the cool part about Beat Break Radio, for those of you who don't know, is it's not a Christian station, it's not a gospel station. So it gave me the ability to say, all right, bring in the positive music that you know about, and then also come with your Kurt Franklins or your, even now, your Leon Timbo, you got your Darlene McCoy, your Keisha Covington. These people are out of Atlanta, and they make amazing Christian music, but it doesn't sound like that old school stuff.
Not like Shirley Caesar or anything like that. Yeah.
No, it don't sound like Shirley Caesar.
Right, not at all.
It's popping.
Yeah.
So I kind of got blessed with both worlds where I'm able to pick music that could rock a crowd, and it doesn't make you feel like, oh, I'm at church right now, you know, and it kind of moves you, but it doesn't make you feel like you're all the way sinning. So that's my lane. It's like, it's inspirational, it's happy. And if you ever, you know, check it out, 8 to 12 on Sunday mornings, good Sunday morning vibes. You're going to hear everything from hip hop to R&P is what they call it, you know, so rhythm and praise.
Rhythm and praise.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's my lane. So that's how I get down. That's how I rock.
So when did you know you wanted to become a DJ? When did it hit you, Dice?
You know, it's crazy because Sean Garvey, and shout out to you, Sean, asking me to come along and be with the team on Beat Break Radio 2 years ago now.